Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a very vague plan, and I want to up the ante on my recent scapes by making it a little bit more elaborate and not knowing if I can actually do this or not. But I think I want something sort of kitschy. I want a sunset with a sky back there, and I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But I think that I'm going to let myself swipe some things into place, and then if I want to pour over them, I will. So let me grab some paler blue. Oh wait, I got it. It's right here. Cool. Maybe, oh, you know, I'm always tempted by the pink. Don't ask me why. Maybe a little purple too. Right there. Whoops. Shake it first, silly woman. Okay. That was Floetrol. All my paints are mixed with Floetrol and Deco Art pouring medium. I want to make sure that I have enough room to swivel my turntable over here. I figure if I spread this out thin enough, especially since it's 90 plus in the shade, that by the time I want to add something to it, it will still be damp enough to moisten that up and maybe move it. But I don't have any guarantees, and if I don't like it, I'll just paint over it tomorrow. So that's my plan, and we're sticking with it. So I'm going to have to be kind of quick. This is going to have to be a little bit stylized. And I do kind of want to cover my top edge, so I'm going to use my OXO omelet turning spatula. Best paint spreading spatula around, and good for creating artworks too. Nice swiping tool for sure. I recommend it. It's on my Amazon link, which is under Show More under the video. If you're watching on a laptop. I think I could probably put some more colors there, but I think it'd be better if I didn't for right now. So I'll leave that for you guys right now, and I'm going to make myself some grassy, mountainy colors, and I'm going to put them in that shovel and hope that I can move them around. Now I did shake quite a few of my colors. Looks like that one got shaken. That's good. I like combining the gold with the metallics, or the pearls, whatever you want to call them, greens, because it makes it seem like a highlight to me. Not so much, where's my yellow? Not so much on the yellows, but I did find a bunch of other greens. So I'm going to probably mix that in a little bit. I like my turquoises. Someday I'm going to try and squeeze, you know, masses of color without mixing them as much to see what happens. I've got stuff to use up, and I did shake it, and I'm going to put all that right in there. Because I can. The name of my book, under Show More, on the Amazon link in blue. I kind of want a little bit of black in there. But I think what I prefer, honestly, is that purple. So let's see what happens. See if I've got enough paint at all. Now I've got a shovel full. It's possible that I would be smart. Yeah, let's see if I can be smart. Let's grab a little something something. This is the hillside behind, so let's just give ourselves something to flow onto, and that is a beautiful Art Minds, very expensive color that I just decided to use as a sliding color. But if I don't use all of it, and some of it shows through, whoops, it would be okay with me. And it's entirely possible that if I slide one of these, I won't be able to slide the other one. Flow is a better word, but whatever, we're finding out together, and if this doesn't work, something else will. So I'm going to go ahead, yes I am, and just let that go right there. I'm going to find myself an edge catcher, because I like to let, I had one, where is it, there it is. I like to let the paint colors go. And this is, if this is cutesy, that's okay with me. Also, I can scrape anything that I don't use right up off my edge catcher. I'm going to let some of that flow right over the end so it covers it. And I'm going to use the rest of it and flow it right down. Maybe. And back. I'm going to squeeze that. And I really like that. And I could save it too because I had used GAC 800 in all of my paints. I'm going to let that all flow off of there because I can. And because I want a thin layer of paint there. Because if I don't have a thin layer of paint there, there's no chance. Oh, I've used up all my space around me with too many superfluous objects. In any case, so that looks kind of cool. It's a funky, it's a children's story, hillside. What can I say? I'm going to go ahead and grab all of that paint. Put it right back in my shovel. And it's not even that mixed. And that's the beauty of that. That OXO omelet turning spatula is the bomb. I promise you, I am not lying. So I'd like to have this be a little bit darker. I say that now. I kind of want to move that all down. Chances are it's going to merge anyway. They're very tall hills, these. I'll tell you what, we can definitely make that flow less likely by using the torch to skim up the surface a little bit, release any bubbles that might happen to be caught in there. And my temptation is to go ahead. I've got some mica. Ooh, I haven't used that today. I've been using mica colors. I think I want to go lighter. I never use any of this neon green. Whoa, dirty. Dirty spigot. Let's make sure that's shaken first. I may want to stir that in a little. What else? What else? What else? This green is still making me happy. And I still want some more purple, but I think this time, yes, watching it tip forward, so am I. Where's my turquoise? So the colors won't be that different. Now, this is going to be different because I'm not going to spread paint on. Lift it up so it will all flow down maybe. I think it's time to use a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Have a quick look and see what I've got for gaps in my canvas, in my paint on my canvas. Now this paint might get wasted if there's too much of it here because whatever I flow off onto my edge catcher will not come back again. Unless I dump it back in by tilting, which I could do that. I often do that. So let's see what happens when I do that. I wanted a slightly different pattern effect there, and I seem to have gotten it just by configuring different colors in the... So I'm going to pool all that paint, rock it on my edge catcher so it covers, and then throw it back in again, and down. And I can use that whole edge catcher at the bottom with the wet paint on it because it's not gonna hurt anything. And I can let all that roll down that way until I see that gap covered. And then I can throw it right back in again, and it's going to reconfigure my land mass. And I could actually spread, you know what, I'm just going to grab that other paint right off my edge catcher again. Put it right in there. And use a new Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, also available on the Amazon link below, show more. and throw that in the bucket. I may have to clean a spatula here at some point. So these are cliff walls with lots of greenery growing on them. When I was living in Great Britain, we would drive to this place while we were fossiling in Folkestone, where the cliffs were enormously tall and the road was very skinny on the edge of them, and barely any space. It was like a chasm. You were driving through a chasm and looking up and looking down, like many stories, like skyscraper stories type deal. And that's what this is reminding me of. I'm going to cover that. I'm going to see what happens when I go that way. And down, I see that thing that does not belong. Yeah, a little more. Don't mind if my cliff's a little taller. I'm just going to keep watching where the flow of the paint is going. And I don't mind if I don't have an even... Well, you know what? I may tip that to get in something uneven afterwards. In the meantime, I think it's just a bamboo skewer away from integration, manipulation. So I still want a little sun in there, and I think I'm going to have to... wow, it's going to be different. I'm feeling kind of insecure about this next part coming right up, but that's okay, because I'm gonna do it anyway. Wow. Alright, so I'm spreading some white, Anita's white metallic, which I refer to as pearl most often. I just made this up. I'm not sure it's the right thing, but like I said, we'll find out together. I do actually want to torch that part that I just did. Hopefully this is at least cute, you know? Let's release the bubbles in the paint and maybe some patterns. Got some really nice stuff going on down at the bottom there. Try not to bubble anything up by cooking it too thoroughly. I made some sketches, so that's what this is all about. Okay. Really not super sure of myself here, but I'm often lucky on the first go, and I have some experience, so you guys should never fault yourselves for not immediately being able to do what I can do, because the truth is I've done a lot of it. Whatever that's like, it'll be okay. What am I going to do with that sky? I think I want some of this pink that I love. No clue what I'm doing at all. Trying not to freak out. Alright, so let's just give that a little bit of a swipe. Nice! Kind of wonder if that was really the white pearl or something else entirely. Got all kinds of little cells. I'm just going to push that right toward that edge. I don't want any particular blending. If it does, I'll deal with it tomorrow. For right now, I'm just going to keep pulling. I need to have a look at this. Probably need to cover my top edge on my side. And then, where's my straw? I wonder where my straw is. Sometimes, if I can't find my straw, the bamboo skewer stands in quite nicely. Someday I'm going to go back to doing trees. Right now, I want to do a little sun. And I'm very nervous about it. Especially since I'm interfering with that purple now, which might be a big mistake. If that sun happens to light up the whole side of that cliff, so be it. Could probably go on the other side as well, now that I think about it. So let's just do that as delicately as possible. The sunny chasm. Try and get anything that becomes too schmutzed up out of there. I've got something kind of doing something weird up there. I want a little bit more. There it is. There's the orange I'm looking for. Is it shaking? Probably not. I'm not even sure that's going to come out of there. No, I'm sure it's not going to come out of there. So I have a bamboo skewer and I am willing to poke it through that tip and try and get whatever's in my way out. Still hoping for the best. I'm not sure I'm going to get it. Come on, screw back on, please. It might be a little on the cartoony side, you know, but I wonder if I can... Oh, I got 2 minutes left to tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you, which is... I have an Amazon link, and I already told you that, and a book, and spatulas, and if you shop there, you help me out at no added cost to you. And I don't mind that much at all. I would like to blend that hillside. So the only thing I really want to fix at this point is that sky, which I'm not sure about at all. Wipe that off. I have all kinds of cool stuff over here that wants to go somewhere. My sun is not moving, that's a good thing. Not much anyway. And I could probably just move that myself. Yes, I can with a bamboo skewer. I don't know, that came out of that purple. I mean that orange right off the cap when I was trying to resolve that issue. So what else? I do give lessons at the house, and I do sell my artwork, and I do like that color, and so I am going to give myself permission to be fast and loose with paint. I hope I can get away with it, that it's at least pretty. You caught me. I'm confused and discombobulated by wanting to finish this for you guys. So I love you guys, and there's over 73,000 of you pretty much at this point, as far as I can tell. I was almost there earlier today, and this video will not get posted for a while. There's always a contest on the end screens for anybody who wants to contribute to help me keep painting. I really appreciate all the contributions in the past. Thank you so much. I got 1 minute left to tell you whatever I'm going to tell you, and I'm not so sure about that sky. I am sure the phone never stopped ringing all day though. I got some striations that are kind of weird, but I think I'm going to learn to love this in a moment. So, what else? I have Shop Now buttons on Facebook pages, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I have Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, and fans and collectors on the end of Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. What else? I'm too focused. I'm too focused on this artwork to do anything else. Please give me a thumbs up. Oh yes! And watch some more videos. There's over 700 on the end screens. And if this looks a little different when you come back, I'm thinking about adding some white pearl to that sky and see if I can help it out some. And maybe... Okay, bye now! Love you guys. I'm sure you're gone. Well, I'm almost sure you're gone.